I was going through the internet, through Facebook and Twitter and shit, and I kept seeing a meme. It was saying, why doesn't Nike move all its factories to black neighborhoods since they seem to care about black people so much? And then it even had the answer for the question. It said, it's because they got their factories overseas, I'm paraphrasing, but like exploiting cheap labor to bring it back here and make a killing off of y'all who don't know shit about shit, right? Weak-minded follower, fuckboy shit. I'm confused by that. Maybe one of y'all can help explain. I'm just gonna put this out there. This is what I kind of get from it. Maybe if I'm wrong, you can bring me up to speed. You know what I'm saying? So here's what I get. Soldiers go to war to protect our freedoms wherever they're at this week. Now, soldiers go to war to protect our freedoms. And the soldiers that come back are the veterans. Okay. Now, those freedoms, from my understanding, not sure, are like outlined of what those freedoms are. They're outlined in this thing called the Constitution. There's some things in there, you know. I think one of them things in there is like freedom of speech. Like you can say what you want to say. Like you can't jump up in a crowded movie theater and yell fire. But you can pretty much, if you don't like somebody, you could say, yeah, I don't like that person. Fuck them. And you really can't get into, like you could do that. That's one of the freedoms, right? So then, from what I get from that, and I'm not a big football player, so football fan or nothing. So I couldn't tell you, really. I couldn't even tell you what team Kaepernick played for. Really, I don't give a fuck. But from what I understand is, this man Kaepernick decided not to take a stand during the pledge or the national anthem. Pick one, because what I'm about to say fits for either one. But his reason for not standing was because you are saying things, singing words. You have your hand over. Basically, you're taking an oath, a pledge of allegiance. You know what I'm saying? When they sing this, basically, like, that the words you're saying are true. And he's saying these words, or his stance was, that from my understanding, was that these words can't be true if you have police which are shooting people in the street and facing no consequences for it. And before you get into like a Black Lives Matter, Blue Lives Matter, there are no blue lives. Policemen are human beings like you and I who say, I feel a calling that I want to serve my fellow man. And they themselves take certain oaths to protect our rights. Like that's what they're supposed to be. That's a totally different video, something else. So from what I understand is this man decides to take a knee during the thing. First he just sat down and everybody got mad. So he said, to appease the people that are getting mad, I'm going to take a knee during this because this is what I feel. And everybody lost their damn minds. But how is that disrespectful to veterans? If you're fighting are you fighting for everybody's freedom but his? Are you fighting for everybody's freedom but the freedoms you don't agree with in that moment? Which is it? Because the second you do that, you on some fuck shit. You can't tell me this shit and then also do that shit. One way you lying, foo-foo ass hokey pokey motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? One way is you can't do it. You know what I'm saying? So he got there. And then the football teams wouldn't get him. So basically like a civil rights kind of dude now. You know what I'm saying? He's doing this thing. He took a stand. And you motherfuckers did the worst possible thing you could do. You shunned him that way that... What could he do? He could either break or double the fuck down and he'll be a hero forever. He doubled the fuck down. Sorry, 25 years from now you're going to be calling him one of the greatest just like you did Muhammad Ali. For real. If the internet was around when Muhammad Ali was going through that shit, we'd be bringing up tweets right now. Some of you people that call him the greatest right now calling him a bitch-ass motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?